A federal judge ruled on Wednesday, citing the first opinion to mention the congressional panel's criminal referrals of the former president, that the Jan. 6 Select Committee's finding that Donald Trump encouraged supporters to storm the Capitol does not absolve them of legal responsibility for their deeds. Judge John Bates of the U.S. District Court refuted a defendant's assertion that Trump had given the go-ahead for him and other rioters to enter the Capitol when he advised the crowd to march down Pennsylvania Avenue on January 6 by citing the Select Committee's report and criminal referrals. Bates, a George W. Bush appointee, decided that defendant Alexander Sheppard should not be allowed to invoke the public authority defense because there is simply no proof that Trump told his supporters that entering the Capitol's gated grounds on January 6, 2021 was legal. In fact, Bates said, his inflammatory language, particularly telling his supporters to fight like hell, may imply that Trump was urging them to break the law. According to Bates, his words could suggest to demonstrators that entering the Capitol and preventing the certification would be illegal. The Select Committee's conclusion that Trump broke at least 4 federal laws in his campaign to rig the 2020 election is the first to be taken into account in Bates' decision. Additionally, it offers a preliminary look at how the judiciary might interpret the peculiar criminal violations findings by a congressional committee. 4 criminal charges against Trump are forwarded to the DOJ by the Jan. 6 Committee. Numerous Jan. 6 defendants have attempted to make the case that Trump in some way approved of their choice to break into the Capitol, claiming they were duped into thinking their actions were acceptable. Many in the crowd may have interpreted Trump's instructions as legal permission. Even though he has no authority to allow others to break federal law, they have argued. In courts, those defenses have largely fallen short. Bates pointed out that the Select Committee's findings might initially support the idea that Trump had attempted to grant supporters access to the Capitol. The report found that Trump summoned a mob to Washington, and knowing they were angry and armed, instructed them to march to the Capitol, which the panel cited as a catalyst for the attack on the Capitol, he claimed. Bates concluded that the committee's findings do not, however, imply that Trump told his supporters it would be legal to enter the Capitol. Trump's inflammatory speech may have had the exact opposite effect. Since the protesters were not misled about the legality of their actions, Bates wrote, the conclusions reached here are consistent with the Select Committee's findings.